And Bronte, recently on the show, we showed the Family Guy cartoon that was taking the mickey out of Harry and Meghan. And it has hit the mark. But it's been reported that the Sussexes are in a bit of panic mode over that satirical piece.
Yeah, look, it was lighthearted. Of course it was. It's Family Guy. It's silly. But the other thing that Family Guy is usually pretty on the nose, and also it generally leans really closely in with pop culture trends. So for Harry and Meghan to be such a pop culture punchline, and of course this comes off the back of the South Park skit, again, in good fun, but, you know, they are quickly becoming a regular punchline, and that's very damaging for their brand. That they aren't being taken seriously, I suppose, is the biggest issue there. And also this Family Guy skit specifically really leans into the whole joke that they get paid to basically do nothing, which of course comes only months after the Spotify deal collapsed and all those really damaging labels were sort of thrown at them about being grifters, lazy, not delivering the product that they had said they would. So, you know, this is the kind of joke that they probably can't commercially afford to have gather more pace. So, of course, you can understand why this is becoming quite alarming for them, that this is the kind of thing that they're getting laughed at about, and also that this is coming from deep within Hollywood. Hollywood is their new home. Hollywood is the place where they are supposedly surrounded by peers and have been embraced. So for these jokes to be coming from the industry, yeah, it's got to be concerning, I would say.
But Louise, after being pilloried by Family Guy, the Sussexes were described as being on an express train to obscurity. Is that probably a little too rough?
Well, I think elements of that are very true, Cara. I mean, that phrase is courtesy of a PR expert in the US, Ryan McCormick, who says that they need to embrace the way people are taking the mick out of them. They need to develop a sense of humour and fast. They need to develop a thick skin and fast, and be a bit sort of self-deprecating, sort of poke fun at themselves. I'm amazed they haven't seen this as a great commercial avenue for them, because clearly they've got South Park and Family Guy who are making a stack of cash on the back of pillaring them, but they should actually get on board with this. It would actually make them more likeable and give them something different from their, you know, their very tight shtick of just bagging out their estranged family. People need to move on. They need to move on, and they're at the risk of becoming obsolete, let alone irrelevant in a way.